Hi, my name is Orion Casper, and this is my Learning to Code unit. This is from my Etec 562 Technology Integration class. I would be using this unit with my developmental robotics classes through Greenville ISD. Unit overview. Instructional objectives behind this unit is to teach students a basic understanding of the coding process, and they would show their success through the completion of certificates and demonstrating the skill of coding through games on code.org. Computer coding is becoming more and more important. It's much like learning a language, and there are several celebrities and technology gurus who have put together this great program called an hour of code, and this is what this unit is around. Unit details. The intended audience for this is really grades 6 through 8. It should take about a week to do, but it could be expanded up to 2 weeks so that you could do a little bit more with the VEX platform programming. Really, the needed resources for this are laptops, VEX IQ robot, Wi-Fi connection, a good strong one, code.org, tinkerer.com, modkit.com, and Robot C 4.0 for VEX are also needed. The basic lesson plan around this is day one, you would introduce the program hour of code and tell kids why it's so important to learn to code. And then you would just kind of show them around the site a little bit on code.org. There's also an overview video you can watch. On day two, you would go in and you would show the kids the first three puzzles of Angry Bird and kind of walk them through it, and then release them to finish the other 17 puzzles on their own that day and print out a certificate. On days 3 and 4, you just kind of let them loose, show them some of the other coding games that are out there, and let them just really try out what there is and be there to help them along. And then on day 5, the teacher would introduce Robot C for VEX or ModKit for VEX and show them how it could be used with their robot they'll build later in the year. Technology for this unit. Code.org is the main site that we would use for this. It's a site that was put together, like I said, for the Hour of Code. It's for our National Computer Science Week, which is held in December. But it can be used any time of the year. There's several tutorials on this website that just give you the basics of coding. It's through a block-based programming language or a visual programming language. But there are also options to program Python or even basic phone apps. So it's really, really cool how it's all set up and the kids enjoy that. Tinkerer is also part of this. It is actually linked to the code.org site and with the Hour of Code program, but it also has its own site that you can go to with its own lessons. Visual coding, these are just some examples of it. You have the Angry Bird game on here and also Lightbot. And then I also included a little graphic that shows some of the details behind what Hour of Code is all about. VEX platform programming software that is needed is either Robot C 4.0 for VEX IQ or ModKit for VEX. The Robot C program does cost where the ModKit doesn't, so that may be something that you would need to decide if you wanted to do this unit. I would probably use the ModKit just because it is more visual, and my students really enjoy that. However, Carnegie Mellon did Robot C, and it is one of the top programming programs out there for students. Hardware that is needed, the VEX IQ robot platform, and then also a laptop computer. And the reason for a laptop computer is it can be used to follow the robot around while it's linked so that you can test your programming. Learning theories and models. The constructionist theory or problem-based learning is heavy in this, and that's because the students are creating something, they're getting to construct something, they're getting to put their hands on something and make something during this lesson. They're getting to solve a problem or do a project through this. And then achievement goal theory is also very important in this because there are certificates at the end of each of the programming tutorials that the students would complete, and it gives them a little way to show that they have mastered these different programming games.